Namaskar. Good evening. Welcome to our yoga class. As is the usual practice, let's go over the basics of yoga. Yoga is different from Western medicine, and it is different in the sense that Western medicine treats the symptoms, while yoga, while it is reducing the symptoms, is actually working towards root cause. And yoga primarily works by stress reduction in the body. It can be done with physical exercises, breathing exercises, mantras, and other meditative practices. Important thing to note is that the mind does not wander. And for those who are new, our style of yoga practice is chair-based yoga, gentle yoga exercises, which involves breathing exercises and mantras and light stretching. Yoga is designed to increase the energy of communication in body systems. It stimulates better immune system and body's repair mechanism. It makes you feel better and minor issues get resolved. But the same set of palliative yoga exercises can also have a therapeutic effect. And in fact, Dr. Rajan has innovated on a very unique yoga therapy method called yoga therapy, where we measure how the nadis on our fingertips are. And that gives us a window into how different organs or organ systems in the body are performing, where does the root cause of illness lie. And on the basis of that, we can recommend some very specific targeted exercises that will benefit your particular condition. So if any of you have any condition you want to talk about, today's forum is not the right forum because it is a public forum, but you may email Dr. Rajan directly at narayanan@lifeinyoga.org or me, and that'll be the best way to take it forward. Few points to note: please follow instructions to avoid any adverse reactions. Important instruction is to keep your spine straight and take support if needed, but make sure your spine is straight. And the other important thing is to do your practice gently without strain. It's not a competition. And if it's too much strain on the body, then it is not yoga by definition. Also, there is a limit in duration or count. Please follow it. When you have doubt, avoid the practice or seek clarification. But remember that the liability is entirely yours. Do not multitask or merge to exercise. The slower you do, the better benefit you get out of it. And last but not least is regular discipline practice is the key to good health through yoga. So if you miss a day, use the video recording from our YouTube channel, Life in Yoga Rajan. Remember that yoga is not just physical exercise, it's a lot more than that, but it's not a religious practice either. So people from all religions are welcome, and it does not interfere with anybody's religious practice. Yoga brings good health to the mind and the body. It brings inner awareness and a sense of cosmic connection. And with that, I'll welcome you to our yoga family, and I'll let Dr. Rajan start today's session.
Let's begin with 3 ohms as usual. Take a deep breath in. We go on to our chakra vibrations. Is there anybody new today? If so, please just unmute yourself and say yes, or put a note in the chat box. So that way I know how to give instructions to make sure that if the people who are new can it'll be okay for them.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Okay, excellent. Thank you. So now bring the awareness to the perineum. And the perineum is the spot in between the anus and the genital area. And this is when you're sitting, you're pretty much sitting right in the middle of the body, bottommost part that is not touching the seat. In between your buttocks is where the perineum is. If you gently squeeze your buttocks, you'll be stimulating the perineum. So with the focus there, you keep your finger in a way, the thumb pressing the little finger. And we do the mantra with focus there. We do the mantra LUM. So take a deep breath in. LUM. LUM. Release the finger and continue. Lam. Now bring the awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and this is behind the place where you urinate, and pressing the ring finger against the thumb, we do the mantra Vam. Take a deep breath in. Vam. Vam. Release the fingers and continue. Last time. Bring the awareness behind the navel, and here in the middle of the body, while we focus, we draw in at the navel and we press the middle finger with the thumb and we do the mantra Ram. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Last time. Now bring the awareness in between the breasts in the middle of the body, and here we do the sound Yam. When we do Yam, we press the index finger against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. Yam. Yum. 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 Release the finger and continue. Yum. 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 Now, bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do the sound hum, and we have the mudra where the thumbs face upward, and the hand is in a loose fist. You keep it on your lap, wherever, over your knees. So take a deep breath in. Hum. 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 Release the hands and continue. Hum. Now bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and here we will do the sound chum. Chum is spelled like K-S-H-A-M or K-S-H-U-M, like Kshatriya, Chama, things like that, chum. So again, keep the thumbs up mudra. Take a deep breath in. Chum. 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 Release the hands, and one last time. Chum. Bring the awareness to the top of the head, and here we do Om. Again, thumbs up mudra. Om. 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 Release the hand last time. One more time. Now we will go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So those of you who know, please continue. For those of you who need instruction, close your eyes and bring your focus to the throat. The throat is the bottommost part of your mouth. You feel the hole over there within through which food and air goes down. Focusing over there, make a big smile, and as the cheeks come out, you will feel a little bit of a stretch in the throat. Once you can keep the stretch in the throat, it doesn't matter whether you keep the big smile or not. Once you feel the stretch in the throat, inhale and exhale slowly and feel like the air is rubbing along the stretch in the throat. It'll feel like a mild sucking sensation. So remember, yoga should be done with very light effort. You cannot put too much effort. Don't try to make the sucking sensation too much. It'll disturb the body and yogic effect will be lost. But keep the sensation, the awareness in the throat as you inhale and exhale slowly. All those whom I can see, you're all doing very well. Thank you. Continue. Now let's go on to the respiratory mantra. Bring your awareness inside the sternum in the middle of the body. And from here, feel a line going through the middle of the body and out of the head on the top. And along that line, feel a vibration running. And the vibration is 3 syllables. Haim, im, Haim, im, So feel like it's flowing Haim, im, Haim, im, Haim, im, Just close your eyes and visualize that. If you have difficulty in feeling the flow, simple thing is to bring your awareness 1 inch above the head and focus there and do Haim, im, That's also fine. Okay. Now, Jayashree, you want to lead the neck exercise and continue?
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So now let's start with the neck exercises. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, tilt your head towards one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, tilt your head towards the other shoulder. Exhale, come back. Inhale. Sorry. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Continue. Now with the last inhalation, now as you exhale, turn your head to one side as if looking over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Turn your head towards the other shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Continue. Now the last inhalation. Now inhale, take your head up and look up. Exhale, bring your chin towards the chest. Inhale, take your head back and look up. Exhale, bring your chin towards the chest. Continue. Now with the last exhalation, as we bring our chin toward the chest, let us do the 360-degree rotation. Inhale, half a circle. Exhale, complete the other half. Inhale, half the circle. Exhale, the other half, and continue. Now when you complete the circle, let's do in the opposite direction. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale the other half and continue. Now last one. So when you finish, now when all of you have finished, we can get to the shoulder exercise. Inhale, lift up one shoulder, rotate it and bring it back down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder, rotate it and bring it back down. Inhale, rotate, bring it back. Inhale, rotate, bring it back, continue. Now the last time. Now we start with the hand exercises. Lift up your hands and raise them as you inhale and make sure your fingers are wide apart. As you exhale, your thumbs in, make a downward facing fist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue. Inhale, exhale.
When you exhale, when the fist comes down, you should feel the bend. Inhale and exhale. Continue.
Now let us rotate around the wrist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, half a circle, and come down, exhale. Now let us do in the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue. Now let's take our hands across the shoulder, and as you inhale, the hand comes up, it opens up and goes around. You turn around your wrist and you exhale, come down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continue.
When you exhale, it becomes a little bit of a fist. And when you inhale and come up, palms open out. Exhale, come down like a fist.
Now let us go in the opposite direction. Now the last one. Now interlock your hands, take it above the head. And as you exhale, turn to one side. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, Go the other side. Inhale, come back. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale. Continue.
Jayashree, I will take it from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those of you who have difficulty with arms, don't worry. As you continue practicing, in a month or so, it will all come back. You'll be able to do. Get hold of the elbows behind your head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow. And as you inhale, come back up. Exhale, pull the other way. And inhale, come back up. If you cannot reach the elbow, hold it anywhere else. As you inhale and come back, bring down the hands. And now you can bring your hands behind your back. Sit a little forward if you're sitting on the chair so that you have space behind the back. Hold the hands wherever it will reach. And holding the hands, as pull back the shoulders. And as you exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, turn the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, and as you inhale, come back. Now, let's cross one leg over the opposite knee and get hold of your knee with your interlocked hands. And as you pull and cross over, two motions, upward and crossing over, and your head crosses over on the opposite side. So the head is moving to the same side as the leg you're holding, but leg is moving one way, the head is moving the other way. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull and turn. Feel like the buttocks are lifting and the muscles behind your back are stretching. Last exhalation. And as you inhale, release and cross the other leg over. And as you exhale, pull the other way and turn. Very nice. Now release. Now we will do the last exercise. Sit a little forward on your chair so that you have space behind you. If you're seated on the floor, make sure you have space behind you. If you're seated on the chair, grab your seat just behind you. If you're seated on the floor, keep your palms on the two sides behind you, the fingers pointing forward. And as we inhale, we will take a deep breath in and make a backward arch. Feel the pressure on your hands and your shoulders as you make the backward arch. And stay there, inhaling and exhaling. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly come back up. And now, let's go on to the next exercise, which is the alternate nostril breathing. So it's a very simple for anybody who is new. I'll give the instruction. Others continue with your visualization. For those who are new, remember, you can begin by closing one nostril, exhale and inhale. The moment you inhale, close that nostril and go to the opposite nostril, exhale, inhale, and you keep alternating, exhale, inhale. Now, once you feel comfortable with it, you can worry about visualization. The visualization is whenever you inhale, feel the vitality or the visualization go behind the opposite eye and go over the ear, and it when the breath is complete, bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and when it is exhaling, feel you're crossing onto the other side, feel it come back and exhale the other way, then inhale that way and exhale the other way. So in other words, it's like a loop. You know, it is as somebody noted in the note, it's like a figure of 8, but the figure of 8 is only on one side. So it's like a loop over there. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Visualize that. Continue. Now we go on to Bhastrika Pranayam. So I guess, does anybody want to lead it? No, we are short on time, so I'll lead myself. So Bhastrika Pranayam is simply deep inhalation and exhalation. So when you inhale deeply, as the lower lung fills in, the belly will come out, the chest will expand, the shoulder will pull back. And as you exhale, all of it will contract. You can keep any hand position you feel like. Please put your question in the chat box. So now, as we inhale now, you can keep your hand in any position, whether you keep the hand in the belly or by the side and simply do deep breathing, or if you like, you can keep the elbows by the side of the chest and the fist in a loose fist. And as you inhale, feel everything pull back. And as you exhale, come down, closing the fists. Let's go. But now, I will only call the inhalation. I will call it 1. Do the exhalation on your own, but I found that some people like me to call the exhalation also. So I will call the exhalation, but you do the exhalation on your own. Remember, exhalation should be longer than inhalation. The other thing is, when you inhale, feel as if the vitality of the breath is going to your head. And as you exhale, feel it coming out of the head. Okay, so let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Bring the hands down. Continue to keep your eyes closed and observe the sensations with it. As you're letting the energy settle, I'll make a small announcement. First announcement is, remember, from next Sunday on, we are on the regular time, daylight saving time goes. So everything is moved. You have one more extra hour to sleep, those of you who are in the US. And the second announcement is from November 17th in the West Coast group. So for this group, it is a little later. We will begin the Yoga Sutras. And the Yoga Sutras will be covered in about 15-minute session every day from Eastern time, 8:30 to 8:45. So if you want to go through Yoga Sutras again, you can note that down and participate for that 15 minutes in the West Coast session. Now, let's go on to the second session of Bhasrika, loose fist, or whichever way you want. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Bring down the hands and continue to keep the eyes closed. Observe the sensations within. It is 6:29 Eastern Time. Once the sensations subside, those who want to leave after 1 hour can leave. And those of you who want to continue for 15 minutes of meditation can stay on. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. Your hands can be in any meditative mudra that makes it comfortable for you. Typically, both palms facing upward, one over the other, with the thumbs touching each other is a good position to have. The other position, some people, if you have been meditating for a while, you may like to touch the thumb with the index finger. So whatever is right for you is right for you. Figure out what makes you most comfortable. Make sure you have good back support and the body is relaxed. If you feel you will be more relaxed if you're sitting on the floor with your legs stretched out, stretch out your legs. You don't need to sit in a cross-legged position. The body has to be fully relaxed, and in this state, once more, let's make the affirmation, I let go of all ideas and concepts, and I care about nothing. Mentally, it feels like your awareness went above the head. If so, so be it. But now, if you have a personal mantra, please do it. And if you don't have a personal mantra, we will have Om playing in the background, and you can just listen to Om as it plays. Become conscious of your body and breath and your senses, and mentally tell yourself, let me be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, gently lift up your hands and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. So with that, we finish the meditation session. So we had said that from today on, we can start some discussions on specific topics that you would like. But before that, if there is anybody new who would like to introduce themselves, tell us where they are from, and then in which case we'll give them that space. And after that, if there are any questions from anyone related to these practices we do, we can take that. So anybody new person who wants to introduce himself or herself?
Sure.
Okay, so looks like there is nobody there.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Kulwant.
Uh, I get sinus headache whenever there's a rain. Like yesterday, whole day, I woke up with a headache and it stayed whole day long. Try not to take a painkiller, but at the end of the day, I had to because it was so much. Is there anything I can do for that? Every time it rains or pressure changes, I get a headache.
Okay. There are two things you can do. You said something while, okay, somebody asked a question whether you can do Bhasrika standing up. Answer is no. You cannot do Bhastrika standing up because there is a high probability whether the person is young or old, the person can faint and fall on the floor. So the thing is basically it should always be done seated. Okay. So coming back to Kulvinder's problem or question, I will suggest you do Bahya Kumbhak. Okay. If you know, yeah, if you know for certain it is the change in the barometric pressure
Yes,
that
it
is
is.
causing the problem, then do Bahya Kumbhak daily. And if you
Okay.
do Bahya Kumbhak daily, you will get over that.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Mrs. Kothari, go ahead.
Can I have ask one question, please?
Mansu Kothadia raised her hand first. Let her go, and then you can ask. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Mansu Kothadia.
Namaste, Dr. Rajan.
Namaste ji.
Okay, sir, I have one question. When we do high meme do we move our like eyesight, high meme eyeball like up or just no? No. Okay.
See, the thing is basically you feel the vibration flow through. Internally, if your eye seems to be moving up, okay, no problem.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Kamleshi, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Dr. Rajan. Since few days, I'm noticing that when I do Bhastrika exercise, in middle of my forehead, I feel like I'm getting shocked, like chuban hoti hai, like jada. It's not a little bit. I never noticed before, but since last week, I notice every day, and I thought I should ask.
Yes, it is, but it goes away after you relax and rest for a minute or
Yes.
two, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So in other words, what it is your spiritual connectivity is preparing to open. So this is like you're getting a kick in the backside to open up the nadis over there. So it is quite okay, nothing to worry. Okay, let me go to before I take any further question verbally, there is a bunch of questions that are sitting over here in the chat box. Okay, so somebody asked, can you send the Om chanting that Bal Mukund can take care of? And then please share your experiences of LIY practices with 3 to 10 people every week. Okay, this is for all the panelists that Naresh Chanda sent. And to stop playing with computer distracting. Okay. Somebody has written that Chandu Sankuratri, computer is disturbing or distracting. But whatever it is, we can, of course, mute people when that happens, and we try to do our best. And then we have, okay, somebody, one person mentions issue with the personal mantra. Okay. So Usha Vagasya, your personal mantra is not home. I'll tell you what it is. Im will work better now. We'll talk about that later, but change your mantra from home to Im. I am Im, and you'll feel better.
Thank you.
Okay. And the next person is, yeah, okay, I've answered Bhastrika cannot be done standing up. Then 1 second, Bal Mukund. Satyapal Khera, raising arms above head for skipped beat. Any arm, how many times a day, how many days is it cure? I have no idea why we are talking about raised arms for skip beat, but I don't have a comment on that. Okay, and can you please give personal mantra to my parents? Okay, we'll figure that out. Okay, and Kusum Khanna, okay. A feedback on dreams and nightmare. Okay, That feedback on dreams and nightmare, we will hold off on. Bal Mukund, go ahead, and others who are raising hand.
Let Anuji go first. She has raised her hand before.
Okay, Anuji, go ahead.
Rajan, I have a question about the wrist exercises that we do, like these.
Uh-huh.
Our arms have to be like totally straight with elbows stretched out or a little bit relaxed?
See, what happens is, if you stretch too much like that, it'll create unwanted tension in the hand.
Yeah, here
Okay.
and here. It pops here also if it's like
Exactly.
stretched. Yeah.
So the thing is basically keep it easy.
Okay.
Okay. But we are focusing on the wrist. Now remember, even though we are keeping it easy, once you raise the palm up, you will feel the stretch all the way to the elbows.
Yes, I do. Okay,
Right.
that was my
So that's
question. Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Thank you.
Everything in yoga, we should begin with easy.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So go ahead, Bal Mukund.
So two things. One is during meditation, I with my mantra Shaum, I feel pressure in my ears. a little bit.
Yes. There is nothing wrong with that. The pressure you're feeling, I'll tell you why you're feeling. It is because there is slight level of upper chest congestion, something here. And that's what is creating this thing. So it is temporary, it should go away.
The other thing is I have pain here, right at this pectoral muscle, is because of the overuse of the mouse. You know, the hand goes like this, and it causes this right at the base.
Uh-huh.
Joins the ligament.
Yeah, it is because of overuse of it. And the place where it is most affected is the little finger and the ring finger.
Sure.
And so what you can do is, do you feel the pain or pressure right now?
Yeah.
Okay, do the following. With the other hand, lift up the little finger and the ring finger and push it up. And tell me how you feel the pain on the shoulder. The little finger and ring finger.
So the rest of the hand can be down, and those two I have to lift up.
It doesn't matter how the hand is, it can be anywhere. Just pull on the little finger and the ring finger with the other hand and see how your shoulder.
It goes down a little bit, yeah.
It goes down a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is essentially that nerve which is creating the problem. And what you can do is, there is actually one of the physicians here can tell us the ulna and the median nerve where they flow through. And one comes right over here. So what you can consider doing is, you can keep your hands on the floor and press over there with that one and do Ujjayi Pranayam. Okay, when you do Ujjayi Pranayam, pressing those two fingers like that, it'll help to, no, if you close like this, it won't be as effective. It'll be more effective if you lift it up, pressure it up.
Okay.
Okay.
It's down.
Huh?
But the hands on the floor, on the chair, and those two fingers lifted up, and then I do J.
Yeah. You can keep the hand anywhere where you feel the pressure on the two fingers lifting up.
I have a question.
Thank you.
Can I ask question?
1 second. Are we finished, Bal Mukund?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, go ahead, Subbalakshmi ji.
Okay, since according to your study, that spinal mantra was not useful for the knee problem, so do you recommend doing anything else?
No, hold on that one. There could be other options, but we'll deal with that as a separate conversation, not today. Okay. So Rakesh Agrawal, go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Rajan, my mantra home doesn't seem to help me. Any suggestions?
No, your Rome will help you. It's only a question of time. Let's make sure you're doing it right.
Okay.
The part is basically, you mentally visualize you're hearing the sound and you only focus on Rome. Don't focus in any part of the body.
Okay.
And keep listening, Rome, 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 Rome. And it is normal for the mind to wander. Kahin bhatak jata. So when it wanders and you become aware that it has wandered, bring your attention back to the sound rom, 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 rom. It will work for you. Now, were you doing your practice any different way?
I was chanting it, rom, 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 rather than chanting it, just listen to.
Yeah, you have to listen. Chanting will not help as much. It has to be
Okay.
silent.
Okay, very good.
It'll
Okay,
help.
thank you much.
Mr. Rajan, can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Last question.
Last question, but it has got a long answer, so I'll wait tomorrow also.
No, ask the question.
Okay. Our Hindu Dharma has replete with festivals. We go one after the other. Right now, Navratri was celebrated very grandly and traditionally. And our samskar and yogic life, are they compatible? Question.
Yes, it is. And I will answer that question. And Nareshji had raised his hand earlier. Did you have something you wanted to say, please? Go ahead.
About a year ago, you mentioned that raising the hand somehow reduces the rhythmic disturbances. And that's what I mentioned to Satyapal Bhai. So I don't know, I said he wanted the details. I said, well, ask Dr. Narayan. So with your, that's what I felt.
Okay. The thing is, you see, what happens is we have had one case where in Phoenix, Arizona, somebody who had that tachycardia, by raising the left hand, it ended up reducing it. But what happens is, I think it was very individual to that person, and we are not in a position to generalize. And the second thing is also, there is, this has to be, we have to verify it with the Nadi and testing. And so if anybody has this problem, we should work individually, and this is not the forum. Okay, so coming back to this question of Tara Narasimhan about all these festivals, I will answer in short today, and we can have a longer discussion later. The short answer is, in the Hindu system, the 1 year is considered beginning of creation and end of creation. It's called a cycle, and that's why it's called Samvatsara. Okay, so the thing is basically around the July 15th time is considered the dissolution or the end, and the period, the beginning of the Mahalaya Amavasya and then the Navaratri is considered the new beginning. And actually, Diwali time is considered the first active physical birth. And all the festivals that are organized in the Hindu system, they are all organized in the way 3 months of physical body awareness, then 3 months of awareness beyond the physical body. The next 3 months is awareness of actually the spirit and the cosmic connection. And then that leads to dissolution. That is the full moksha kind of thing. And then thereafter is the period of no creation. And then the new creation begins. And there are a lot of festivals that are all built within that same cycle. Like, for example, Ganesh Chaturthi is the beginning, is the Sankalpa for new creation. Okay, and Mahalaya Amavasya is the day when the Shiva and Shakti come together to bring the new seed. And then, so like that, it all goes into the whole cycle of creation. So in the literature that is related with the Divine Mother Devi, there is the understanding of the Navavarna Puja that is done. The nine elements are each avarna that you cross is supposed to be a higher level of awareness and siddhi. And the ninth one, which is the highest, is the one of the highest cosmic. It is considered the stage where you have overcome everything, you have all abilities kind of thing. And that is the point of the dissolution around July 15th. So we'll have a longer conversation at another time. So we'll close.
Dr. Rajan,
Yes.
I have just one comment, very
Yeah.
quick. On the same theme that you are talking about, today is a very auspicious day for Bengalis. The end of Durga Puja, Visarjan, and it is also called Vijaya Dashami.
Yes.
So Vijaya Dashami means that you are greeting your friends, your family, and their good luck, God's blessings, and so on. End of Durga Puja today, and today also is when Ram returned from Sri Lanka or
Yes.
Lanka as a victorious.
Yes.
Okay.
So it is considered the new beginning.
Yes.
So that is the understanding of what this whole cycle of all of it is all about.
Thank you very much, Dr. Narayan. We'll
Namaste.
continue.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, sir.
Rajan.
Thank you,
Dr. Rajan. Thank you,
Thank you.
Dr.
Thank you.
Hall.